Well, good morning. Jim Sunderwirth here. Good to see you today. Hey, listen, we've had a great time on this swing. I enjoyed every morning. I'm just getting together, and it's so good for me, and it's so good for Diane and I who work together on this. And oh man, she's such a partner. Oh my goodness, couldn't be done without her. That's for sure. So hey, listen, what I want to talk to you today is the continuation of the walk of faith, how it all got started, Abraham, his family, and it's kind of interesting. It could really work into something that would really encourage all of us, because God calls us all to a very specific ministry, as he called Abraham to his very specific ministry. Well, I want to start by reading, as we continue reading in chapter 12 that we started yesterday, talking about the call and him leaving the land of Haran and going to a place called Canaan. So now the Lord said unto Abraham, Get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred and from thy father's house and the land I will take you to a land, and unto a land which I will show thee. There you go. Maybe I can learn to read here. He said, I will make thee a great nation. I will bless thee. I will make thy name great. Thou shalt be blessed. And I will bless them that bless thee. I will curse them that curse thee. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Wow. Can you imagine that? Hearing God speak to you that I'm going to flow through you. I'm going to let my blessings come on you and come in you and flow from you if you'll just obey and receive it and follow after me. Now, Abraham obeyed and he followed. So Abraham departed as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. Now, Lot was the son of his brother, and Abraham was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Well, he left the barrenness, he left the delay. He said, let's get on with this. I'm following God all the And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance, and they departed, gathered, and the souls that they had gotten inherited. Listen to what he says. And the souls that they had gotten inherited, and they went forth to go to the land of Canaan. Into the land of Canaan they came. And Abraham passed through the lands unto this area. Now, what I want to talk to you about, that there was, well, he was in Haran many years, and for somehow these people saw, even in his barrenness or in his delay, they saw something in him, and they wanted to go with him because they felt the blessing that was around him. I don't know how much he witnessed. I don't know what he was talking about to them, but they saw something, that this man was truly blessed, and they wanted to go with him. I remember when I was a young man, I was in Kansas City, Missouri, and I was working as a trade. I was a barber in that area, and I had the opportunity of working in one of the finest shops in that area, most beautiful shop, and very successful shop in that area. And as I was there, I was in a land of barrenness. I was in a land of delay. I was not hot or cold. I was just kind of lukewarm in everything, and I never spoke like I should have spoken. But there was something about the blessing that was around me with my mom and my dad, and the blessing that the owner of that shop, who was kind of a rough guy at that time, I mean, it was a tough store to work in, but he saw something, and I'll never forget. Even though he was wealthy and his family was wealthy, he saw something he was missing. And I'll never forget the day I had left the shop to go to work in another shop, and we hadn't talked for a while, but he called me. And I knew his voice. I said, Butch, I said, Leo, what's up? And he said, Jim, I just got saved. I got saved. I've received Jesus. I saw the blessing. I wanted the blessing, and now I know where the blessing comes from. Tell your mom and dad that your old boss found Jesus, and he wanted to be a part. And he said, I want to come down and be with your family. I just want to share with you what happened in my life. You see, even sometimes when God's blessing is upon you and you're called, and sometimes even in that delay, there's a blessing that happened to those around. And when he left that place and started on his vision, as I did at my time, these people were supportive that came along. There was over 318 soldiers and all their families. There was over 638 people that went with him, plus all their families. They said that thousands of people went, could have been thousands of people that went with Abraham when he left the area with all the cattle and the sheep. He was one of the wealthiest men in the world. Wow. Wow, this 5 minutes went fast. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to continue this, okay? All right, God bless you. Bye-bye.